joining us. I'm Vivian Lanu with the Hellenic Heartbeat, bringing you Greektown's News Brief. This program is brought to you by Greektown and SSA 16.
Mr. Marigos, tell us, what are we doing here today?
We are celebrating Christmas, and we're celebrating the Greektown Renaissance. No more important are we than to have Christmas for our children and our future generations. We're working very hard here in Greektown to preserve the cultural depth of the Greektown area, and we're succeeding with the museum and other activities. But this is an activity that has gained nationwide acclaim because we're helping the children in front of the Greektown temples. And we're very proud of this event because as I stated earlier, our objective is to have a Merry Christmas not only for the children here, but for the children across the United States.
And is this a long-standing tradition here in Greektown?
It has been. We have had, I believe this is our third or fourth year, and we're here with the Greek Educational Foundation. The Greektown SSA is the group the organization that I am the attorney for, and we take very much pride in working very hard to educate our youth and to show them cultural diversity, especially in these happy times.
Okay, and what are we about to enjoy here tonight?
We are about to enjoy the children singing. We're about to enjoy the lighting of the tree and general merriment, and then after the ceremony here, we're going to have a beautiful dinner for all the families and their young children.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Kalakistuyana.
Kalakistuyana. So we're here with Alderman Burnett, and you're here with us in Greektown right now to celebrate the Christmas time, Christmas season. And you're speaking to me in Greek.
Just a little bit. I only know a few words, but I do know Christuyana. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year. God bless Jesus Christ for dying on the cross for our sins, and we're happy to be celebrating his birthday. This is a season of remembering to give, to help, you know, and to love people. And we not only should remember that this season, but all through the year.
That's right. Thank you very much for that message.
Have
you been to Greece, by the way?
I've been to Athens and Naplia, and I went up in the mountains. Leo, I went up in the mountains. Where do Pete's mother live in the mountains? In the mountains in Greece. Where do Pete's mother live? What's the name of that little town? Argos. Napoleon, Argos, I love Greece. I love that nobody go to sleep. You know, the old ladies swinging their grandkids in the swings at like 3 in the morning. You know, it's people watching football outside the cafes at like 4 in the morning, wide awake.
They say that New York is a city that never sleeps, but really it's Athens and Greece that sleeps.
Greece really. I love it. You know, a funny thing, when I did go to Greece, we were in Naplia and on the river at a restaurant, and every other person that I speak to work in Chicago. It's like, hey, you from Chicago? I'm from Chicago. You know, I used to be a building inspector. I was a police. I'm like, God, dog, everybody from Chicago.
Well, there are Greeks everywhere, and there are Greek Chicagoans everywhere, I guess.
But beautiful people, food is good. I mean, I just love it. The weather's good. The air is fresh. The nightclubs were good, you know, so it was fantastic. Everyone treats you like family in Greece. Everybody's part of the family in Greece.
That is true. And what do you have to say about Chicago's famous Greektown?
Well, Chicago's famous Greektown is very popular. It's keeping up the tradition, continuing to allow the Greek community to have a place to call home, to have a place to have a place where they could continue to express their culture. You know, especially the Greek Museum gives all the young people a way to identify with their culture, learn from their culture. I mean, it's just a great place. It gives tourists an opportunity to learn about Greece and all of the great things that the Greek community have contributed not only to this country but around the world. I mean, we wouldn't even have the Olympics if it wasn't for the Greeks, man, you know?
That's true. Thank you very much for showing your appreciation for the Greek culture and for us here today. Thank you very much for joining us.
Ευχαριστώ.
Εγώ ευχαριστώ. Εμείς ευχαριστούμε. Thank you.
Kalanita.
Καλησπέρα σας και καλώς ήρθατε στην ετήσια χριστουγεννιάτικη της κοινότητάς μας. Good evening. Welcome to Greektown. I'm Alex Theo Harris, and I'm a special service area commissioner with Greektown here. Our mission is to provide marketing and customer retention initiatives to Greektown to preserve the unique Greek culture of this neighborhood.
And I'm Irene Kumi, president of the Chicago Greektown Educational Foundation. The foundation is dedicated to providing financial support and innovative educational technology initiatives to Greek schools throughout the Chicagoland area. Thank you all so much for being here this evening as we could celebrate with students from Solon and St. George Greek schools.
I'd first like to introduce and thank Father Apostolos Georgiafedis from St. Dimitrios and Father Chrysanthos Kirkiris from St. George for joining us this evening. They'll be starting us off with a prayer. And also this evening we'll have Father Chris Michalopoulos here as well.
Δόξα Πατρί και Υιό και Αγίου Πνεύματι και νυν και αεί και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Πάτερ Άγιε ευλόγησον.
This Christmas night bestowed peace on the whole world, so let no one threaten. This is the night of the most gentle one, let no one be cruel. This is the night of the humble one, let no one be proud. Now is the day of joy, let us not revenge. Now is the day of goodwill, let us not be mean. In this day of peace, let us not be conquered by anger. Today the bountiful impoverished himself for our sake, so rich one. Invite the poor to your table. Today, the divine being took upon himself the seal of our humanity, in order for humanity to be decorated by the seal of divinity. Glory to you, Christ our God, glory to you. May Christ our true God, whose nativity we celebrate, through the intercessions of his holy and pure mother, through the power of the life-giving cross, through the protection of the angelic powers, through the prayers of St. John, the supplications of the holy apostles, martyrs, fathers, and mothers of our faith, and all the saints, have mercy on us and save us. With the prayers of our holy fathers, Lord Jesus Christ our God, have mercy on us and save us. Amen.
Thank you, fathers. I want to take this time to introduce Marika Panton, with us this evening from Panagías and Holy Apostles playing the piano. Thank you for accompanying the beautiful Christmas carolers we have. Children, we are so glad you're here. Our student singers are from Solon and St. George Greek schools. They're going to sing a traditional Greek carol announcing the birth of Christ now.
But before they sing, they have to ask the fathers whether they can begin.
Βέστε τα.
I recently read that Christmas waves a magic wand over this world, making everything softer and more beautiful. The next song is about how we recognize Christmas time in the village once we see snow on the church bell towers.
Christmas. Ding, ding, down, ding, ding, down, ding, down. I learned this song in school.
Beautiful. Next, I'm happy to introduce Trade Commissioner Gerasimos Lazaris from the Office of the Consul General of Greece.
Εκ μέρους της Γενικής Προξένου κυρίας Πολυξένης Πετροπούλου και από μένα προσωπικά, θέλω να ευχαριστήσω και να συγχαρώ αυτά τα μικρά παιδιά, τα οποία τραγούδησαν με έξοχο τρόπο τα παραδοσιακά ελληνικά κάλαντα και τα χριστουγεννιάτικα κάλαντα, και να συγχαρώ επίσης τους δασκάλους τους, αλλά και τους πατέρες για τη δουλειά που έχουν κάνει επάνω σε αυτά τα παιδιά και για την προσφορά που προσφέρουν στην ανάδειξη περισσότερο και την προώθηση της ελληνικής γλώσσας.
It's an honor of mine to introduce Illinois Secretary of State, Jesse White.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor for me to be here in Greektown, where I normally come and get a lot of wonderful liquid and gastronomical appeasement. But we're here today to honor this tree lighting ceremony. Behind me are these wonderful young people who are going to help run this great country of ours. It's important for us to do all we can to make sure that they become properly educated so that they can go off into the world and make this world a better place for all of us. Enjoy this holiday season. Remember, love your fellow man and woman, and never ever dislike anyone because of race, creed, or color. That is the ugliest card in the deck. Please don't ever play that one. With our young people, we want them to always look up and aim high and work hard toward being the best they can be. The only time we want them to look down is to tie their shoes. So with that, children, we're counting on you. And please, don't ever let anyone say that you cannot achieve. Tell them, watch me. And that you cannot let that be an idle boast. So enjoy this holiday season. Love your fellow man and woman. When you do those things and more, society's a better place for all of us.
Mr. Frank Caputo, who has dedicated and devoted himself to the Greektown community since the inception of Greektown SSA in 1996.
Please excuse me, I'm not too good at speaking Greek, and I sure as heck don't do good with English. But all I'd like to say is, Reverend Fathers, Secretary of State, Alderman Fioretti, Dean Margus, and especially all the children in back of me who have done such a wonderful job singing, and I know they're going to do even a greater job singing as they carol down Halsted Street. Greektown will not forget our kids. Thank everyone. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask all of you to begin counting down with me. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe we should try our countdown in Greek. And let's see.
We are here with Secretary of State Jesse White, longtime Secretary of State Jesse White.
20 years.
20 years. Okay, well, thank you very much for honoring us and joining us here today. You did say a few words up there about the children. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your experience here in Greektown as well?
Well, first of all, I had the great pleasure of traveling to Greece, not once, not twice, but 2 times. Well, actually, 2 times to Greece. Hydros, Spetses, Naphtio, Athens, Santorini. Had a great experience while I was there. The food, scenery, the people were just simply wonderful. And then here in Greektown, it's a Xerox copy. People are here fabulous, the food is great, and it's always a pleasure for me to be here with you, and especially on the Christmas tree lighting ceremony where we have these young people who are going to help run this great country of ours. We're talking about our future leaders. It warms my heart when I see these wonderful young people singing and being a part of this festive occasion.
And they do say that Greek immigrants are one of the hardest working people actually here in America. They do say that, so we appreciate your words. So I hope these kids are going to be like their ancestors.
Our future is bright when you look at these young people, and we as parents and we as adults should do all we can to make sure that we give these young people an opportunity to grow tall and straight and become a positive force in society. Because one day they're going to be doctors, lawyers, teachers, pharmacists, ophthalmologists. The list goes on and on. We should take care of our young people.
Thank you very much for honoring us here tonight. All right, we're here with Yanni Metaksa. He's from New York City, and he drove all the way here from Madison to be with us during these festivities. Yanni?
It's a pleasure to be here. I always love coming out and supporting Greektown and the future generations, as that's where we've all come from, so it's good to see the support that we bring out here.
And how are you enjoying yourself here in Greektown? What is there to do around here?
Oh, there's plenty to do here that you can't find in Madison, Wisconsin, but you can find back home in New York, where I'm from. That's what I love about here. It's this beautiful community. You have places to eat, you have places to go out, you have everything.
Places to dance?
Places to dance, of course. I love to dance.
All right, well, hopefully we'll be dancing with Yanni later tonight. Thank you, Yanni, for joining us.
Thank you, Anthi.
Hi, we're here with
Luca.
Luca.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. How are you two?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you freezing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but was it worth it? You came out here to sing.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Are you having a nice time?
Yes.
So what did you sing today for us?
We sing Oelato, we sing Kronia sta Campania, and some other songs.
And do you both go to Greek school?
I used to in preschool, but I don't anymore.
But you will in the future, right? Because you're going to speak Greek?
Hopefully.
I do.
You also do? You go?
I go to Greek. Yeah.
Do you like Greek school?
Yeah.
You're going to like it in a couple of years. And this is Mom?
This is Mom. Hello. They did a great job today.
They did. Very good. And you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for singing for us. We enjoyed it. And go get warm now.
Yes, we're going to go warm up. Take
All right. Here at Artopolis in Greektown with Mary Diamadakos and Father Chrysanthos of St. George in Chicago. Tell us about today.
This is our third annual experience in Greektown. We are so grateful for the Greektown Association to invite us. It brings our childhood memories of the holidays. We love our traditions and hope to continue this in the future with our children.
As Mary said, we are very happy to be here. We feel a great debt not only to our own history and to our responsibility to keep our traditions, but also to the Greektown Educational Foundation, who help us consistently and are trying to ensure that our children, generation after generation, have the ability to continue to learn, to have the freedom to learn the Greek language and the Orthodox faith, something that our ancestors fought for. We also feel proud that our Greek calendar have not only cultural significance, but also explain the significance of the Feast of the Nativity. And we are proud to be able to sing these songs, reminding us not only the culture, but also the faith.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about the importance, or comment on the importance of teaching the younger generation the Greek language?
You know, we, as I said before, we feel this great responsibility because we know that our ancestors did not always have the freedom to learn the Greek language, to be Orthodox. We feel in a great sense of debt that they gave up their lives in many cases for us to have the freedom to speak Greek, to learn our history, to baptize our children, to be married in the church, to bury our own dead in the Orthodox Church. And we feel that it is our responsibility to ensure that that continues here so far away from our Patrida.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about the St. George Greek School program?
Yes, our program actually begins with the Little Angels and our preschool program, which is a day program, and then our Saturday Greek school program. Our program has expanded so much that we are building new classrooms and just to be able to accommodate our children. So we are very grateful for our educators and Father Chris that does so much for our children.
Okay, it's great that there's a continuing interest in the younger generation learning the Greek language and being part of the Greek Orthodox tradition. So thank you very much, the both of you, for being part of this, and thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, we're here in Chicago's famous Greektown, where we just saw children perform Greek Kalada, and we lit up the Greektown Christmas tree, and here we have the karavaki, the traditional karavaki for Christougena. So, have a Merry Christmas.